Good evening, everyone. Good evening, all of you. Please write in the chat section, in comment section, if you can hear me and see me clearly. Hello, everyone. Very good evening to all of you. Can I have some quick comments, please? Yes, very good evening, all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for commenting. Yes, I know you can hear my voice clearly. If you can't hear my voice, you just mention in the chat section. Very good evening, all of you. This is Vaishali Kamdar from Spark Academy, and I'm here with a new launch of the YouTube classes we are starting with a very important chapter for botany, for Neet, that is Morphology of Flowering Plants. And we will be discussing, this is one short program, so we will be discussing completely about the morphology of the plant. So what is morphology? So starting from what is morphology, uh, we will start everything, we will discuss everything till the whatever included in morphology. Yes, hello everyone. Hello, very good evening all of you. So morphology, that means we are discussing outer structure of whatever parts of the plants you all know. From the third standard, you are all knowing what all different parts of the plant. Okay, quickly mention the all different parts of the plant in your comment section in chat box, so that I can know that you are here with me. Quickly mention all the parts of the plant. So meanwhile, I just wanted to introduce you to our team. This is our team of Spark Academy. Sandhya ma'am, Hajira ma'am, Sai Kumar sir, Anupama ma'am, and YS sir and Vaishali. Yes, that's me. So we are here and you can join us for the free live session daily. We'll be conducting free live session daily for your revision or for your benefit on YouTube. So I'll be sharing with you all the complete timetable of all live classes going on the YouTube channel of Spark Academy. For that, what you need to do, you just need to subscribe to our channel, that is Spark Academy on YouTube channel. YouTube, you just search you in YouTube Spark Academy, and you need to check whether you have selected this logo or not. Okay, and just subscribe to our channel. So daily live classes, or you can join us for admissions are open also. You can join us for classroom as well as online coaching. So we have short term and regular batches going on. In crash course, we will be starting a new batch in April shortly. So in this daily live session also you'll be clearing all your doubts, and you'll be getting tips and tricks, and PYQs will be solved. So stay tuned. Those who have not joined, ask your friends to join. That Vaishali ma'am is live. Okay. So this is the timetable. Just take a screenshot of this thing, so you will not miss out. Or else, what you can do, you just subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you'll not miss out any other live session. Okay, mine will be. I'll be discussing with you on every Monday and every Wednesday. So this is Biology by Vaishali here also. So 5 to 6 Mondays and Wednesdays, stay tuned for biology part. So this will give you a complete revision for your NEET exam. Dates has been declared. So NEET as well as MSET Bio, for that also you can join this class. So this is what you can apply this code. Just note it down right now, guys. You can apply Those who wanted to join for the crash course or any of the courses, you can apply this code, that is VAI 1010, Vaishali 10. So you'll be getting a proper discount for the course. So just note down this code, guys, and that will show that you will be supporting Vaishali ma'am, you will be supporting me, and you'll be connected with me and my student groups. Okay, guys. So note down this code, that is VAI 10. That is code for Vaishali ma'am, and you will be getting discount by applying this code. So don't miss out, just note down this code. This is coupon code. This coupon will give you discount. Now we are moving towards the morphology of flowering plant. So structural organization in animals and plants, in that about plants we are discussing right now. In that there is morphology of flowering plants and anatomy of flowering plants. So morphology we are going to discuss today, and it will give you 3 to 4 questions, and that means around 12 marks, around 12 to 16 marks. So a very high weightage, you can say, of morphology of flowering plants. So you don't need to miss out this chapter, and you need to solve all the doubts, and all your concepts should be clear for that. So what is the session plan? We are going to discuss about the roots and region of the roots and types of the root system, that is tap, fibrous and adventitious, and modification of root for different purposes. Then stem, modification of stem, leaves, types of leaves, venation, phylotexy, modification of leaves for different purpose. Then about flower, fruit, seed, and finally floral formula and symbols. So stay tuned. In this 1 hour, we'll be going to discuss all these points. Stay tuned with me. Don't go anywhere. So we are starting from root. So you know there are two types of root system. Roots. What are roots? Roots they are non-chlorophyllous underground part of the plant with positive geotropic towards the ground, positive hydrotropic towards the water, and negative phototropic, opposite direction to the light. So roots are growing in this direction mainly. So main characters of the root usually develop from the radicle of the seed. Roots do not bear nodes and internodes. Mark this point, guys. Mark this. See, I have already told you guys, you should prepare a quick notes book. Okay, this quick notebook will help you. I mean, this is a trick. This is a tip or trick you should do right away. Okay, make a notebook or make a quick diary for each subject. Okay, for biology, you should write down all the quick points, all the important points what I am going to tell you during the class, and this will help you during your exam. At the time of the exam, before your biology exam, before 2 hours, what you are going to read, not complete NCERT. You should read out these quick notes. Okay, so for that, write down all the points what I am going to tell you about this chapter. So roots do not bear nodes and internodes. This is the main characteristics to distinguish between roots and stem. They possess unicellular root hair always. Root hair are always unicellular. Lateral root arise endogenously from the pericycle. Roots do not bear buds for vegetative propagation except sweet potato and Indian rosewood. In this sweet potato, that is not actually taproot, it is adventitious root. The direct elongation of the radicle leads to formation of primary root and grows inside the soil. So it bears lateral roots of several orders that are referred to as secondary or tertiary roots. Good evening, Bhavna. Good evening, Kalyani. Good evening, everyone. Come on. Ask your friends to join quickly. Still, we need to cover lot of topics today. So look here, these are the region of the root. So region of maturation, region of region of elongation, region of meristematic activity, and root cap. So root cap, if you start from this portion, this is the first region. Here it is. Wait, I'll change the color of the pen so you can see clearly. Yes. So here there are a lot of cells which are growing continuously. Come on, write in your chat box. Cells tissue made up of continuous cell growth. These type of cells, these type of tissue are known as what? Tissue which involve continuous cell division. 1 to 2 to 4, like that, continuous cell division. They are open for the cell division. It's a tissue of continuous cell division. So this is cap, root cap. Above that there is region of continuous cell division. That is region of, come on, write in your chat box. I'm waiting. Kalyani and Bhavna. Kalyani, Bhavna, Sheikh, those who have joined, come on, come on. I can see only your names when you are writing answers. So region of continuous cell growth, cell division, continuous cell division. In case of roots, at the apical region, this is called region of, come on. Oh, this diagram is not visible to you? I'll keep it here. This region is known as what? Region of continuous cell division. Correct. It is region of meristem. It is first region? No. Above that there is a root cap. There is a root cap above that. Okay. So this is second part, and then comes the region of elongation, which these meristematic cells of meristematic cell, they enlarge in the size, and because of that it will result into the elongation of the root. And then this is region of maturation. Region of maturation. Remember, root hair develops from the region of epidermis of the region of maturation. Epidermis of region of maturation. Yes, hello Pashari, meristematic activity, meristematic tissue, correct everyone. So these are 4 different regions of taproot. What is difference between taproot system and adventitious root system? Now I'll tell you about that. See, this is a radical, this is radical part of, this is in, see, there is a radical part, a plumule part, and embryo plant. In embryo, so there is a radical part. If radical is persistent, it is persistent. If radical is persistent, in growth, it will give you taproot system. But what happens if radical is not persistent? It is short-lived. Short-lived, it will convert it into fibrous root system. Okay, and any roots which are not growing from radical, from and grown from the other part, from the rather than the radical, not from the radical, they are known as adventitious root. Clear, guys? Adventitious root. Is it clear, everyone? If radical is persistent, then it will give you taproot. And if it is not persistent, short-lived, it will give you fibrous root system. And if it is not formed, I mean it is not formed from the radical, it will give you adventitious root system. Now we are here to discuss underground roots, I mean a different form of the modification of root. Okay, this is a simple table which will give you complete account of the modification of root. So taproot, modified taproot, they see different on the basis of different shape. They are fusiform. This is storage. These are storage roots only. They are storage for the food, storing food. Okay, radish in shape. What is the shape of radish? Tapering towards both the ends and swelling. So taper towards both the ends and swollen in the middle part. It is known as fusiform. That is example. It is radish. Fusiform root. Napiform, like beetroot, swollen at the base and sudden tapering at the apex region. This is known as napiform root. Then conical, that means like this, like carrot. So broad at the base, gradually tapering toward the apex, that will give you conical root system. Adventitious, modification of adventitious root in that tuberous root without definite shape. So sweet potato, fasciculate root. It is also tuberous root but in cluster. Example is dahlia and asparagus. Nodulous root, swollen at the tips like in case of mango and ginger. Ginger, it is also known as rhizome type of ginger. It is not considered actually here. Then moniform root, swollen at the, this is because of the shape we have included here. Then annulated root, so rings at the regulated intervals. So these are example of different shapes of the modified for the storage of the food. Then for mechanical support we have prop roots. So prop roots in banyan tree and in rubber plant you can see grow vertically downwards from the branch. These are adventitious root. They are grown from the branches, not from the radical. Then stilt root, grown from the basal nodes. See, it is like this. For example, this is sugarcane. These are different nodes, and here ground is there. From the basal node, these roots are growing like this. Okay, so they are giving additional support to the plant, like in case of male sugarcane. Climbing roots in case of beetle. Then modified for vital function like floating root in Gessia and epiphytic root. These are also known as velemine. They are for absorbing extra moisture, like in case of orchids. Then assimilatory roots, green and photosynthetic like trappa, and parasitic root or hostorial root in case of cascata. These are different forms of modification of roots. Now it's about stem. I hope guys everything is clear for root system. Now stem, it is ascending part of the axis growing above the soil bearing leaves, fruits and flower. Okay, question can we ask? Write or select from the option which is the part of the plant which bears all other parts of the plant like leaves, fruits and flower. So in that you need to select for the stem. Then it develops from the plumule and embryo of the germinating seed. The stem bears nodes and internodes. Mark this point guys. Stem bears nodes and internodes, and this is why they are differ from roots. The region of the stem where leaves are born are called nodes, and between two nodes, portion between two nodes, it is known as internode. The stem bears bud which may be terminal or axillary. So now modification of stem guys. So these are stem modification for storage of food. So rhizome is first example of ginger. So note down ginger and its scientific name, biological name. Ginger and turmeric, example of rhizome, then tuber, just like a potato, they are growing solanum tuberosum, and chrome in colocasia and alocasia and amorphophilus. Bulb in case of onion and garlic. These are stem modification, guys. This onion and garlic both will come in both the modification and stem as well as leaves. Look here, this part of the onion, white portion here or small portion here, which we normally throw it out, so that is actually reduced stem. That is actually reduced stem of onion. Then subaerial stem modification, these are for vegetative propagation, guys. So this is modification for vegetative propagation, runner, sucker, stolen and offset. So runner, like in case of grasses, they spread throughout the next from the node region. Then stolen, like in case of mentha and like in case of jasmine and strawberry and mint, you can see first this subaerial branch, or you can say this branch of near to the ground, it will grow upward and then it will return back to the ground, and from here rooting and shooting will start. This is known as stolen. This is parallel to the ground, it is running, and from each neeks roots will be starting. Then stolen, runner, stolen, sucker in case of chrysanthemum and mentha. So their roots will, stem is modified just like roots to suck more, more water from the environment. Then offset, you mostly found this type of offset in case of water hyacinth or any of the hydrophytes or aquatic plants. So at each node, and there is a short distance between the nodes, and from each nodes a set of leaves and set of roots will be developed. So this is about subaerial stem modification. Then aerial stem modification. In aerial stem modification, tendril is there. This is for support, guys. For support, stem is modified just like a spring to get or support from their surroundings. Thorn in case of citrus plants. Protection, again, this is for protection. This is for support. This is for protection. So in citrus plants and in Duranta, thorn is there. So thorn is just there in bougainvillea also. Thorn is there. It is stem modification. It's single woody stem, single woody thorn. Okay, not in cluster. It's a single woody thorn. Thorn, it is for protection against the herbivores or against the grazing animals. Then phylloclade. Then phylloclade. Phylloclade, guys, it's complete. Stem becomes green. Complete stem becomes green and flattened to carry out photosynthesis. This is for photosynthesis. Okay, in cladode, it is also for photosynthesis. Some part of the stem or some branches of the stem is modified and they becomes green, and they with the chlorophyll, and they can carry out additional photosynthesis, that is called cladode. And bulbil, you can see bulbil in case of agave. Then it's about leaf. It's about leaf now. So leaf, guys, what is the main function of leaf? So what we will discuss in modification, function other than photosynthesis, right? Main function of leaf is photosynthesis. What are the different parts of leaf? So this is leaf apex, this is leaf margin, lateral vein, complete in between midrib. It is also known as main vein, or flattened part, it is called leaf lamina. Then this is called petiole, leaf base, and this is stem. At the base region, there are small leaf-like structure you can find, that is, they are known as stipules. Okay, here sometime bud is present, which may convert into floral bud, or which may responsible for the lateral branching also. Okay, this is about leaf structure of the leaf, guys. Now it's about venation. So we have two types of venation. This type of venation, complex venation or net-like venation, it is called reticulate venation. Mostly you can find out this type of venation in case of dicot plant. Okay, and this is, you can see parallel lines over here. This is having parallel venation. What is venation? Arrangement of veins. Arrangement of veins, that is called parallel venation. Then types of leaves. A leaf may be simple or compound depending upon the incision of the lamina. That means this is complete lamina. If it is incision like this, it is divided incisions into different segments. Accordingly, there are different types of leaves. If it is not incisions or no leaflets are present, so the simple leaf lamina is not divided. It is not divided, it is called simple leaf. Okay, if it is incision of the leaf blade goes down to the rachis, so the leaf is broken up into the number of segments. So here, what is rachis, or this means midrib. Now midrib of a simple leaf becomes rachis for the compound leaf. So the compound leaf are two types. They are of two types: pinnated and palmated. Pinnated and palmated. So these are feather-like leaves, pinnated leaf. This is pinnated leaf. Okay, neem leaves of neem, they are example of pinnated leaf. Segmentation of the leaf blades is towards the midrib, so that the leaflets are borne laterally by the midrib or rachis. So example is neem. Then palmated, it is just like a palm. Okay, you have one point. I mean, all the leaflets, they are attached at one point. Okay, this is called palmated leaf. So fan-like arrangement leaflets which are borne at the tip of the petiole. The tip of the petiole at the one point only. Palmated compound leaves. The segment of the leaves extend from the apical margin to the petiole, so that the leaflets are articulately to the tip of the petiole like fingers on a palm. Just like the same thing. Okay, so this is called palmated. Here you can see this is petiole and tip of the petiole. All the leaflets are attached there. Then phylotexy, it is the arrangement of leaves on the stem. What is phylotexy? Arrangement of leaves on the stem. So there are three types of phylotexy, three types of arrangement: alternate, opposite, and rolled. So in alternate type, you can see at one node region only one leaf is born. Okay, at one node region, at one node part, only one leaf is born. Okay, other node, one leaf. So one is this side, one is this side. So it looks like completely it is alternate arrangement. So at each node, one leaf, like in case of China rose, mustard, and sunflower plants. Then next it is about the opposite. In opposite type, a pair of leaves arise at each node. You can see here, each node, pair of leaves. Pair, that means two leaves. Like in Calotropis and guava plant. Then rolled, at each node, more than two leaves arise at each node, that is forming a complete roll, like in case of Elstonia. This is, you can see in picture also. I hope this much is clear, guys. If you have any doubt in between also, you can ask me. You just raise your, you can write in your chat box whatever is your doubt. Now next, it is about modification of leaves. So function other than the photosynthesis which leaves are carried out, that we need to discuss. Okay, so they are converted into tendrils to climbing as in case of peas. They are converted into spines for defense like in case of cactus. They form bulb, the fleshy leaves for the food storage. The phylode, not phyloclade. Phyloclade is modification of stem, guys. This is phylode. In some plants such as Australian acacia, the leaves are so small and short-leaved. So the petiole, look here. These are short-lived leaves. So in this last picture, just behind my picture, you can see petiole. It is there. Okay, it's just like this. This is the leaf petiole. It becomes large and here leaves are born and small leaves are there. Okay, very small leaves. So they can carry out very little amount of photosynthesis. So in that this petiole is becoming green to carry out additional photosynthesis. So petiole modification, petiole is part of leaf only. That's why phylode is included in leaf modification. So petiole in this plant expand, becomes green and synthesize food. Then pitcher. You can see here, this is a pitcher completely just like a funnel or a pitcher. This is pitcher plant or Venus flytrap plant like in case of insectivorous plant. These are leaves modification to trap the insect. Then it's about inflorescence. So inflorescence, that means arrangement of flower on a floral axis. So there are two types of inflorescence, racemose and cymose. When tip will continue to grow, when apical bud is continue to grow. Okay, so main axis is continues to grow. The flowers are born laterally. They are born laterally in acropetal succession. So which means older flower are at the base. So like this, your first flower will be grown here. Okay, then tip will grow. Then next flower will grow here. Tip will continue to grow. Next flower will grow here. So these are older flower and youngest flower, they are growing at the tip. So older at the base, younger at the tip. This type of succession is known as acropetal succession. So then next in case of cymose. So cymose inflorescence tip is terminated. Axis is terminated in floral. So this is your oldest flower. This is your oldest flower. Okay, so oldest will remain at the tip and younger will grow at the base. So that type of succession, it is known as basipetal succession. So these are flower, we need to discuss about the floral flower. So two types of organs are there, accessory organs and reproductive organs. Calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. A flower is made up of 4 different roles. If a flower is having all 4 roles, that type of flower is known as complete flower or bisexual flower. If it is if in a flower androecium is missing or gynoecium is missing, then it is known as unisexual flower. So in case of flower, okay, members of calyx are known as sepals. So if sepals are united, it is known as gamosepalous flower. If they are separated, it is called polysepalous flower. Same in case of corolla. Members of corolla, they are called petals. So if they are united, then they are called gamopetalous. If they are separated, then they are called gamopetalous and polypetalous. Then reproductive organs, androecium and gynoecium. You know, members of androecium, they are called stamen. And here, carpel. So stamen and carpel. Stamen which is not, okay, write in your chat box. Guys, this is for you. Answer in your chat box. What I am asking, that is stamen which in that anther is not having pollen grains. Anther without gametes, without pollen grains, that type of stamen. A sterile stamen is known as what? Sterile stamen is known as what? I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Sterile stamen is known as what? It is called, yes, Pasha, Bhavna, Kalyani, and Sheikh. Come on, come on. It is called staminode. Called staminode. Okay. Now it's about symmetry. So flowers are divided into three types based on their symmetry. So actinomorphic, zygomorphic, and asymmetrical flower. So for example, if a flower, actinomorphic flower can be divided into two radial halves. If you cut a flower, if you can able to cut the flower in two radial halves, two equal halves, it should pass through the center. Condition is that it should pass through the center. You can cut it into any plane. It should be passing through the center. And any plane you can cut into equal half. Like that also, like this also, like this also. In equal half you can cut. So this type of flower is called actinomorphic flower. Zygomorphic. In zygomorphic, only at the vertical plane if you are cutting, then only you can cut into two equal halves. Otherwise, you can't cut. So that type of flower is known as zygomorphic flower. And in case of asymmetric flower, you can't cut into equal halves. You can't divide them in any plane equally. So these type of flower are called asymmetric flower. Then based on the position of calyx, corolla and androecium, with respect to the ovary and thalamus, the flowers are divided into hypogynous flower, perigynous flower and epigynous flower. So based on where is the ovary present? Okay, if ovary, see look here, ovary it is at the, this is example of what? Ovary it is at the lower level. Okay, ovary at the lower level. And all other parts they are born at the upper side. This is example of third one, that is epigynous flower, inferior ovary. This is example of inferior ovary. Then second one, here the half ovary, here from here all the other parts are born. Corolla, calyx, androecium, they are born in the half portion of the ovary. This is called perigynous flower or half inferior ovary. Half inferior ovary. Then in last one, look here in last one. So it is example of superior ovary. See, this is superior ovary. Wait, I'm drawing it. I'm drawing it. Ovary is superior. Here all the parts are born from here. Okay, I am not having the picture of that. So all other parts are starting from here. That is That is called hypogynous flower or superior ovary, like in case of China rose or mustard, etc. Next, estivation. It is a mode in which sepals and petals are arranged in a floral bud with respect to the other floral members. So there are four types of estivation in plants: velvet, twisted, imbricate. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be discussing PYQs now. After a few minutes, we'll be starting question answer session, and you need to answer for that. Estivation. So here how petals and sepals they are arranged. So they are arranged cut to cut, margin to margin, one margin finish, second start, one. So like that. So four type of estivations are there when sepals and petals in a roll just touch one another at the without overlapping each other. That is known as velvet type. Look here, they are not overlapping, they are separated. They are separated, they are just touching each other at the margin. Look here, they are just touching each other at the margin. Okay, so this type of estivation, it is called velvet estivation. Then twisted, next it is twisted. Complete, properly twisted. One margin of the appendage overlaps that of the next one. It is called twisted estivation, like in case of China rose and in lady's finger and cotton. Next, imbricate. They are overlapping but not in a particular direction. One is completely inside, one is completely outside, like in case of gulmohar. Okay, look here, one petal, it is completely outside and one is completely inside and other are overlapping. So this type of estivation is called imbricate one. The next, vexillary. In vexillary estivation, the largest overlaps two lateral petals. These are wings, and which turn overlaps two smallest interior petals. They are called kills. See, look here. So there are names of the petals also. The largest petal, this is first one largest petal, which is known as standard. And inside that, there are two wings. They contains two wings. Okay, one and two wings. And inside that, two more smallest petals, they are joined to each other, that they are known as scales, like in case of pea and bean flower. They have 5 petals. This type of estivation is known as vexillary. Then placentation. The term placentation refers to the arrangement of ovules with ovary or of in a flower. So we have different type of placentation, like a pea in a single line, ridge. They are forming a ridge along the ventral structure. So like this, in case of pea, you can see. So one ridge is formed, and over that all the ovules. What are ovules? They are mature seed only. Ovules will mature to become seeds only. So these are ovules only. They are attached to one ridge forming. So this is known as marginal placentation. Then parietal. So that means at the periphery level, they are attached to the periphery. So ovules develop on the inner wall of the ovary, and ovary is said to be parietal placentation. So this is ovary and they are attached here. This is periphery of that, and here they are attached. Periphery attached. Periphery is continued. So this is parietal placentation. Axial. Placenta, here the ovules are attached to it, to the axial part. So this is axial part. It is divided into 3 different parts. Okay, look here. It is divided into 3 parts and they are attached here. They are attached over here. So this is called axial. Then basal placentation, the ovary in which placenta develops from the base of the single ovule is found attached to the base. This is your ovule. This is your ovule. This is your ovule. So at the mostly single ovule is found free central placentation. There is no division like in case of axial. So ovules develop on the central axis while septa are absent here. Septum is not there, septum absent. So they are freely at the central axis, they are available, like in case of dianthus and primose. Next, it's about fruit, which is a mature or ripened ovary developed after the fertilization. If without fertilization any fruit is developed, that is known as parthenocarpic fruit. So fruit wall, it is divided, it is known as pericarp. Pericarp may be dry or fleshy. So fleshy pericarp further divided into three parts: outer epicarp, middle mesocarp, and inner endocarp. So wherever you can find these three layers separated, these type of fruits, they are known as drupes. So like mango and coconut, they are called drupes. So in mango, pericarp is differentiated into the outer thin epicarp and middle fleshy, what we are eating, what juicy part, that is edible mesocarp, and inner stony hard endocarp. Then in coconut, the mesocarp is represented by the fibrous part, and whatever we are eating, that is endocarp, white portion. Then seeds are divided into two: monocotyledons and dicotyledon seeds. So dicot seed, we'll discuss first about dicot. So outermost covering of the seed is bilayered seed coat, and the seed coat has two layers: testa and tegmen. So testa and tegmen is there. In some seeds, cotyledons are replaced by the endosperm formed a result of the double fertilization, like in case of castor. Okay. Mostly in case of dicot seed, endosperm, it will be utilized or it will be eaten up during the by the cotyledons, growing cotyledons. Okay. So that means endosperm region is not there, separated. So those who are not containing endosperm, they are called non-endospermic seeds. Monocot seeds, endosperm is bulky over here and which stores the food because it has only one cotyledon, and cotyledon in case of monocot, it is known as scutellum. So over outer covering of the endosperm separate by the proteinous layer. Guys, note down this point: proteinous layer, which is known as alluron layer. This is your alluron layer, which is separating your endosperm region and scutellum. So embryo consists of plumule and radicle, which are a sheath. I mean, there is a sheath over these two things. So sheath-like structure present over the plumule part, it is known as coleoptile, and of the radicle part, it is known as coleorhiza. Then, guys, it is about the symbols. So bracts, that means what is bractated flower? If short leaves, small leaves are present below the below the flower. Okay, at the end of the flower, that is known as bracted flower. If bracts are not there, it is called a bracted flower. For actinomorphic, we are using plus symbol. For zygomorphic, we are using this division symbol. Bisexual, unisexual. Perianth, what is perianth? Perianth, that means no separation between, no separation between calyx and corolla. So in that it is called perianth. Then for calyx we are using K. For corolla we are using C. Androecium A. If androecium is monoadelphous, that means only one bunch is there, it is called monoadelphous. If it is having two bunches, then it is known as diadelphous. Okay, if it is having infinity, I mean you can infinity stamens, then it is called infinite. Then gynoecium, if carpels are free and united accordingly, apocarpus and syncarpus, ovary hypogynous and epigynous, inferior and superior. So you need to draw a line below G or above G. So these are the symbols. Accordingly, we can make floral formula. So now guys, I will like to inform you that you can download this app Spark Academy and apply the code VAI10 to give, have various discounts on different courses, And on our different courses, you will see download the app and great discounts on our courses by applying the coupon code. And these are after that you will get handwritten notes, free study materials, PYQs, and free mock tests are there. Go to the Spark store description. Link is given in the description box, and you can purchase any of the code, any of the course. Admissions are open. Short-term regular batches are going on, and we are starting a crash course soon. So coming soon, crash course. We have 2 branches. You can opt for classroom coaching also, and if you are not in Hyderabad, then you can opt for online coaching also. We are open for both the things. So online coaching are also going on. Neet for Neet, JEE Mains, MSET, anything. So coupon code, my coupon code is Vaishali 10 VAI. That is VAI 10. Guys, you just note down this code so you can get a proper discount, and then you will be connected to me directly. So on daily basis, we are having this type of live sessions, and these live sessions are also recorded one in your app. These videos you will find afterwards also for your doubt clarification. And if on your demand, we can plan a separate doubt clarification session also. So this is how we are giving assignments. We are checking that, and tests are also weekend tests are also conducted. So what is our methodology? Concepts we are explaining concepts and shortcuts. Methods are given. We solve PYQs, exercise questions, weekend tests, grand tests, and test analysis. Why only Spark Academy? Because we have a highly experienced faculty staff. Okay, you can I have already introduced to our team. So personalized coaching is there, process oriented coaching is there, and personal mentoring and doubt clarification also there. Limited batch size, we are not having a large batch size of hundreds of people sitting together. It's not like that. So you can see, if you are opting for the classroom coaching, you can select hybrid coaching also. So online coaching is not there. Access to the online, yes, you can access to the online, and books will be giving for the hybrid coaching, not for the online. For online material will be available for both the things, both the coaching. So now first question, guys. Are you here, all of you? First question, it is, in China rose, the flowers are actinomorphic epigynous with velvet estivation, zygomorphic hypogynous with imbricate, zygomorphic epigynous with twisted, actinomorphic hypogynous with twisted estivation. Come on, I am waiting for your answer. I don't have much time, guys. Our session will be ended in 8 minutes. So China rose, the flowers are, okay, the flowers are actinomorphic hypogynous with twisted estivation. Actinomorphic, that means, what is the symbol for that? What is the symbol for that? Plus. Okay, this type of arrangement, twisted estivation, that means completely they are twisted like this, one overlapping other. So like this. So twisted estivation. In cymose inflorescence, the main axis, correct, Bhavna, your answer is correct. In cymose inflorescence, the main axis, these are PYQs, guys, already asked questions in NEET. So in cymose inflorescence, the main axis terminates in a flower, has unlimited growth, bears a solitary flower, has unlimited growth but lateral branches, and in the flower. Correct, Bhavna. You're right. Why only Bhavna is giving answer? Where are you all others? Very good, Bhavna. You're here. Correct. So yes, cymose, in that main axis is definite, and because the growing point of the peduncle is used up in the formation of the flower, so it is terminated as flower. Then next, Inflorescence is racemose. In which? Example of racemose inflorescence. Examples of racemose inflorescence. Come on, Bhavna and Pasha and all others. No, Bhavna. Answer is A. Inflorescence in the family Fabaceae, that is soybean. It is racemose. In soybean, it is racemose. In soybean, it is racemose. It's A, Bhavna. Next, when the margin of the sepals or petals overlap one another without any particular direction, the condition is termed as no particular uh, overlapping. If there is no particular overlapping, it is called no particular overlapping. It is called imbricate estivation. It is called imbricate estivation. Okay, look here. If the margin of the sepals and petals overlap one another but not in a particular direction, like in case of gulmohar, one is completely outside, one is completely inside, the estivation is called imbricate. Next, which one of the following statement is correct? You need to select correct statement over here. The seed in grasses is not endospermic. Mango is a parthenocarpic fruit. A proteinous alluron layer is present in maize grain. A sterile pistil is called staminode. We have discussed this point. We have already discussed this point. We are lacking the time, so I am giving you answers right now. Generally, monocotyledon seeds in grasses, they are endospermic. Mango is droop. So here, correct option, it is your seed, that is proteinous layer. It is alluron layer which is present in. We have discussed during the discussion of seed. Alluron layer which is separating endosperm and cotyledon of a monocot seed. This is correct option. Then an example of edible underground stem. Edible underground stem. Which of these are example or is an example of underground stem? Potato is underground stem. Carrot is root. Groundnut is seed. Sweet potato, it is adventitious root. So potato is correct answer. Leaves become modified into spines in case of opuntia. In case of opuntia, to reduce transpiration rate, leaves becomes or they are modified into spines. Then kill is characteristic feature of flower of indigofera. Flower of indigofera. A member of family Fabaceae, so that's why it has keels, 5 petals arrangements, vexillary arrangement, estivation. Then a ginger vegetative propagation occurs through offset bulbils or runners or rhizome. In ginger, it is through rhizome. So I am again reminding you guys, you have a Telegram link also, that is Spark Academy online. The Telegram link, join us. You can join us for more updates on Telegram also. These are your do-it-yourself homework questions. Just take a screenshot, guys, for each question, and I'm waiting for your answers in comment section. Okay, right now you just note down Write down or take screenshot and select your answer properly and write 1A, 2A, 3A like that in your comment section. Okay, this is, take a screenshot of this thing. Then second question, choose the correct option for these fruits. Correct option for these fruits. Third question, which one of the option is correct? Picture based question I'm giving you. Take a screenshot and I'm waiting for your answer, guys, in your comment section, in the comment section. So subscribe to our channel. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. And if you like the video, don't forget to like, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just press the thumb. Press the thumb. It will increase my classes and you'll be more connected to me. So just press a like button. So these are our faculty members. For chemistry we have Sai Kumar sir, maths, physics, biology me, Vaishali, chemistry Hajira ma'am, maths YS sir, Anupama ma'am. Then these are results of MCET last year 2021. NEET results of 2021 and at last, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and comment, guys. I'm waiting for your comments in the comment section for your DIY questions. So right now, solve all the questions after the class and share your answers in comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.